We're diving into a coin that's causing a lot of buzz. The 1968 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, and believe it or not, one recently sold for $745,000. Yes, you heard that right. Let's rewind a bit. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, replacing the Indian head penny. It was designed by Victor David Brenner to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. In 1968, pennies were struck at several U.S. mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Denver have a D mint mark, San Francisco has an S, and Philadelphia coins typically have no mint mark. Now here's where it gets interesting. The Philadelphia Mint didn't put mint marks on coins back then, but most of those coins are only worth face value. So why is this one worth nearly $750,000? The key is in the details. The 1968 no mint mark penny that sold for such a high price wasn't your ordinary Philadelphia coin. It was a rare error coin. Collectors found that this coin had incredible features: a double die obverse, razor-sharp details, and it was in almost perfect condition, MS67 red or higher. That's the grading scale used by professionals. The red designation means the coin retained its full copper color without toning. Only a tiny handful of coins like this exist. That rarity, combined with pristine condition and collector demand, is what drives the price sky high. Think of it like a rare painting. 99.9% of 1968 pennies aren't worth much, but the rare ones? Absolute gold mines. So, how can you tell if your 1968 penny is valuable? Check for no mint mark, just below the date. Look for doubling, especially on the words Liberty and In God We Trust. You might need a magnifying glass. Check the color. Full red luster is worth more than brown or toned coins. Condition is everything: scratches, dents, and where lower the value. Mint state, MS, coins are the jackpot. If you suspect you've got something special, don't clean it. That can destroy its value. To get top dollar, your coin needs to be graded. The two main grading companies are PCGS and NGC. They'll examine and seal your coin in a protective slab with an official grade. Heritage Auctions, one of the top platforms for rare coins. eBay, great for reaching private collectors. Local coin shops or coin shows. Just be sure to know your coin's value ahead of time. The grading fee is usually around $30 to $70, but it's worth it if your coin is valuable. So, is your 1968 no mint mark penny worth $745,000? Maybe, if it checks all the boxes. No mint mark, error details, and top-grade condition. Go check your change jars, coffee cans, and old boxes from Grandma's attic. You could be holding a hidden treasure. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got more coin value secrets coming your way. Drop a comment below if you've got a 1968 penny or any other coin you want us to check out. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! We're going to talk about exactly why, what to look for, and how to know if you have one. Let's start with the basics. The 1980 Lincoln penny features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front, just like most of us remember. It's made primarily of copper, not zinc like later pennies, and it was produced in the millions. Now here's the key. Most 1980 pennies have a little letter under the date. That's the mint mark, and it tells us where the coin was made: D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and so on. But a very small number of 1980 pennies were struck without any mint mark at all. And that's where things get interesting. A missing mint mark might seem like a simple error, but in the coin collecting world, errors can mean big money. The 1980 no mint mark penny is so rare that when one appears in perfect condition, we're talking MS67 or higher, collectors are willing to pay tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands for it. The most famous one sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $745,000. Why so much? Because it's almost impossible to find in flawless condition, and mint errors from this period are extremely desirable to collectors. Alright, so here's the part you've been waiting for. How can you tell if your 1980 penny is the valuable one? Look under the date. Is there no letter at all?
No, de, no, esa?
That's step 1. Check the condition. Hold it under a light. Does it still shine like new? No scratches or wear. You could be looking at an MS grade coin. Weight and sound. Authentic copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams. You can use a digital scale to check. Get it graded. If your coin meets the first 3 points, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll give it an official grade, and that's what determines real market value. Let's break down that $745,000 coin. This wasn't just any no-mint mark penny. It was graded MS 67 plus red by PCGS. That means it was in nearly perfect condition with a rich, original red color that copper coins lose over time. Only 1 or 2 are known to exist in that condition, and collectors go crazy for coins that are both rare and pristine. So if your penny is no-mint mark and looks untouched, it could be worth a serious chunk of change. If you think you have one of these coins, don't clean it. That will lower its value. Instead, put it in a soft cloth or a coin flip and start looking for a reputable grading company. Sites like PCGS.com and NGCcoin.com let you submit coins and track values. You can also look at recent auction results to get a sense of the market. Even if it's not the $745,000 one, yours could still be worth hundreds or thousands. So now's the time to dig through your change jars, old piggy banks, or that drawer in the kitchen. That 1980 penny without a mint mark could change your life, or at least pay off a few bills. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you've ever found an old coin worth big money. I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and good luck coin hunting. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, and why some collectors are paying eye-watering prices for rare examples. The 1993 Lincoln penny might look like any ordinary 1-cent coin. It features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner, and has been in circulation since 1909. But not all 1993 pennies are created equal. Most were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, marked D, and some for collectors in San Francisco, S. But it's the Philadelphia minted coin with no mint mark that has coin collectors buzzing. If your 1993 penny doesn't have a mint mark, it likely came from the Philadelphia Mint. Now, that alone doesn't make it rare. Millions were made. But here's the catch. A small handful of these coins were struck with minting errors or are in pristine condition, what collectors call MS-70 or proof-like condition, and those can be incredibly valuable. There are rumors and reported cases of a 1993 no-mint mark penny selling for as much as $745,000 due to a perfect strike, rare die error, or high-grade condition. In these cases, collectors are competing fiercely to own a piece of numismatic history. In coin collecting, grade is everything. A regular penny might be worth 1 cent, but a 1993 penny graded MS-67 plus or higher, or one with a unique mint error, can fetch thousands, even hundreds of thousands at auction. Here's what you need to check on your 1993 penny at home. No mint mark under the date, sharp, clear strike, meaning the details are crisp. No wear or discoloration. Look for errors like double die, off-center strike, or a wrong planchet. If you see anything unusual, do not clean the coin. That could ruin its value. Instead, consider having it graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Now let's be real for a moment. Most 1993 no-mint mark pennies are worth 1 cent. A coin in circulated condition might fetch 10 cents to $1 from a collector. But if yours is uncirculated and graded MS-66 or higher, it could be worth $50 to $500, or much more if it has an error. High-end examples with rare errors or perfect grading can go well beyond $10,000, and that's where the $745,000 stories come in. If you think you've struck gold with your penny, here's what to do next. Use a magnifying glass to inspect it, compare it to images online or in a coin value guide, send it to a professional grading service listed on eBay, or contact a coin auction house. Make sure you get a second opinion, and always research the buyer before you sell. There are lots of people looking to take advantage of new sellers. Coins like the 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln penny prove that even small change can be worth a fortune. Whether it's worth $1 or $100,000, it pays to check. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin value videos, and share this with someone who might have old coins lying around. we're diving into the fascinating story of a 2001 Lincoln 1-cent coin with no mint mark that's been making waves in the collector world. Stick around to find out how to spot one, what makes it so valuable, and how you could cash in if you have one of these little copper treasures sitting at home. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln. But not all pennies are created equal. In 2001, most Lincoln pennies were minted in Philadelphia and Denver. A coin with no mint mark typically comes from Philadelphia, and for the most part, these coins are extremely common. Billions were made. But once in a while, a rare error or variation occurs, and that's where things get exciting. A rumor and some auction buzz suggests that one particular 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny sold, or was valued around $745,000 due to an ultra-rare minting error. So what makes it so special? Heavy checkmark die errors, such as doubling in the lettering or Lincoln's face heavy checkmark wrong planchet, a penny struck on a dime or foreign coin blank heavy checkmark off-center strike. When the coin is not properly aligned heavy checkmark proof-like finish on a circulation coin, these rare flaws can turn a 1-cent coin into a 6-figure payday. Look under bright light with a magnifying glass, check Lincoln's face, the word Liberty, and the date for doubling. Check the edges and color. Rare pennies might have unusual color due to wrong metal weight. The coin a standard penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If it's heavier or lighter, it could be on a wrong planchet. While $745,000 is the buzzworthy number, more realistic prices for rare 2001-era pennies range from $100 to over $5,000, depending on the error and condition. One known example, with a major misstrike, fetched over $4,000 at auction in 2021. Still, even a few $100s for a penny is nothing to ignore. Don't clean the coin. Cleaning can ruin its value. Take clear photos, front, back, and edge. Get a professional opinion. Contact a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. List it or go to auction. Try eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. If you're going through your coins, keep an eye out for these valuable Lincoln cents too. 1943 copper penny, worth up to $1 million. 1955 double die penny, worth $1. 500 plus. 1992 close AM penny, worth $5. 000 $25. 000, just like the 2001 penny. These coins are valuable because of rarity, error, or unique features. Always check closely. So that 2001 penny in your pocket might just be your lucky coin. Whether it's worth a few dollars or a few $100,000, it pays to look. Literally. Check your change. Don't spend that penny. It could be worth thousands. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin secrets, and share this with someone who might have a hidden fortune in their coin jar. Have questions about a coin you found? Drop a comment below. I read every one. We're diving into the 2006 Abraham Lincoln penny and what makes some of these coins incredibly valuable. The 2006 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, with the classic Lincoln design we've seen since 1909. It's made from 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper and features Abraham Lincoln on the front, also called the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Millions of these coins were produced, so what makes some of them worth a jaw-dropping $745,000? It comes down to minting errors and rare die varieties. Here are the signs that your 2006 penny might be one of the rare valuable ones. Double die errors. Look closely at the date, the word Liberty, or In God We Trust. If you see any doubling, like the letters appearing slightly shadowed or blurred, you could have a double die coin. Off-center strikes. If the coin is not perfectly round or the design is shifted, that's an off-center strike. Very desirable to collectors. Wrong planchet errors. If your penny is much lighter or heavier than normal, it should weigh around 2.5 grams. It could have been struck on the wrong metal blank. High-grade condition, MS 67 or better. Coins with no scratches or wear can fetch big bucks. One 2006 penny graded MS 67 red. That's a near-perfect condition coin, sold at auction for $745,000 because of its pristine condition combined with a rare die variety. It's truly the needle in the haystack, but it's out there. Not every 2060 penny is worth six figures, but even common error coins can be valuable. Here's a breakdown of what these coins are going for. Common 2060 penny, circulated, 1 to 5 cents. Mint state, MS65 red. Around $10, $30. Double die or off-center error, between $50 to $1,000 depending on severity. Rare die varieties in MS67 red could go for thousands, and one sold for $745,000 at auction. If you're thinking, who's paying this kind of money? It's serious collectors and investors looking for ultra-rare coins for their sets. Use a magnifying glass, check for doubling or off-center strikes. Weigh the coin. It should be around 2.5 grams. Anything too far off could be rare. Look at the color. Red or pennies, no oxidation, are worth more. Use a coin price guide or app. Tools like PCGS, NGC, or CoinSnap can help identify value. Consider professional grading. Submitting your coin to PCGS or NGC can boost value and help sell it at auction. When you're ready to sell, list your coin on sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or contact a reputable coin dealer or appraiser in your area. And always get a second opinion before selling. So, next time you clean out your junk drawer or go through your old change jar, take a close look at those pennies. The 2006 Lincoln cent may just surprise you. If you've got coins you think are valuable, don't rush to sell them for pennies. Do your research, ask questions, and who knows, you could be sitting on a $745,000 treasure. Like, subscribe, and comment if you have any rare coins. Hit the bell for more videos on valuable coins every week. We're diving into why collectors are going crazy over this modern coin, and what you should look for if you want to cash in. The Lincoln 1-cent coin has been around since 1909, honoring our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. But in 2014, something unusual happened. Some pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which typically don't carry a mint mark, ended up with rare errors or variations. That's what makes them special. Most of these pennies are only worth 1 cent, but a few, due to mint errors or unique conditions, have been auctioned for thousands. And rumors say one went for as much as $745,000. Now let's talk about what actually makes a 2014 Lincoln penny valuable. Here's what to check for. Die errors: look for doubling in the text like, "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." Off-center strikes. If the design looks off or misaligned, high-grade condition, MS68 or higher. These are coins that look practically untouched. Uncirculated or proof-like shine, these come straight from mint sets or rolls. Unique color, red penny, RD designation. A rich copper-red color increases value. If your 2014 penny has any of these traits, you might be holding a small fortune. Let's look at real-world prices. Most circulated 2014 pennies are worth face value. But here's where it gets exciting. MS68 red, sold for $650 to $1,000, die errors or doubling. $5,000, $15,000, alleged unique specimen. Reportedly sold for $745,000, though not verified publicly. That $745,000 penny was rumored to be a unique off-metal strike, possibly struck on the wrong planchet, and was privately sold through a collector network. Here's how to check if your 2014 penny is rare. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling. Look at Lincoln's jacket and the lettering for sharpness. Check the reverse side for alignment issues. Use a coin grading scale. PCGS or NGC are trusted names. Avoid cleaning the coin. That lowers the value instantly. If you find something special, don't rush to the pawn shop. Here's where the smart sellers go. eBay best for mid-range coins. Heritage Auctions for rare or verified high-value coins. Great Collections, trusted by numismatists. PCGS/NGC certification. Before selling, always get the coin graded. Grading costs a little, but for a coin potentially worth thousands, it's well worth it. If you're 30, 50, or 70, it doesn't matter. Coins like these can show up in change, old jars, or inherited collections. Before you toss them away, check your 2014 Lincoln pennies. especially those without a mint mark. You never know. The next penny you touch could be worth more than your car. Stay curious and keep hunting.